Welcome to Story Today. Walt Disney, born Walter Elias Disney on December 5, 1901 in Chicago, Illinois, is a name synonymous with entertainment, innovation, and a boundless imagination. His life story is a testament to the power of creativity, perseverance, and vision. From humble beginnings to creating a global entertainment empire, Disney's journey is one of remarkable achievements and relentless pursuit of dreams. His father is Elias Disney, who was a carpenter, farmer, and building constructor. His mother was Flora Call, who was a public school teacher. Walt's hobbies were drawing, painting, and photography. In 1997, he entered McKinley High School, and he achieved a job as a newspaper cartoonist. Walt Disney also got into Kansas City Art Institute and School of Design. He was put to work at 9 years old and suffered business setbacks. After Walt Disney made Alice in Cartoonland, somebody sued him and he went bankrupt, having to sell all his belongings and survive on cold beans, but he kept working and earned money. Once he was also fired from a newspaper shop for lacking ability, he persevered though and got over it. Another time he even had over 300 rejections from finances before starting his company Disneyland. He worked at the Pesman Rubin Commercial Art Studio where he met Ub Iwerks, a fellow artist who would become a lifelong collaborator. They started Iwerks Disney Commercial Artists, but the venture quickly failed. In 1922, Disney founded Laugh-O-Gram Studio, producing short animated films based on fairy tales. Despite initial success, financial mismanagement led to bankruptcy. During these early years, Disney faced rejection numerous times, including being fired from a newspaper job for allegedly lacking imagination. Undeterred, he moved to Hollywood in 1923, where he and Roy established the Disney Brothers Studio, which would later become the Walt Disney Company. When Walter was young, he created his own fantasy world by himself. Later, he took up a job called Film AD Co. After he found out that he deeply adored changing his pictures into animations, he converted his garage into a studio and began producing his own short movies called Laugh-O-Grams. Next, he made a show called Alice in Cartoonland, which turned out to be a huge success. And his brother, Roy, and him continued the Alice series. After so many successes, Walt Disney was determined to make something bigger. In 1929, he renamed the business Walt Disney Production. He also then created the Silly Symphonies series. After his company was going really well and took a big risk, making Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which was also a huge hit. He made more and more movies until his company became highly popular and famous. Walt Disney, a visionary and pioneer in the entertainment industry, left behind a legacy not only through his work but also through his words. His quotes reflect his philosophy on creativity, perseverance, and the pursuit of dreams. Here are some of Walt Disney's most inspiring quotes. "All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. It's kind of fun to do the impossible. If you can dream it, you can do it. Laughter is timeless, imagination has no age, dreams are forever." We keep moving forward, opening new doors and doing new things because we're curious, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. The difference between winning and losing is most often not quitting. I always like to look on the optimistic side of life, but I am realistic enough to know that life is a complex matter. You may not realize it when it happens, but a kick in the teeth may be the best thing in the world for you. The more you like yourself, the less you are like anyone else, which makes you unique. You can design and create and build the most wonderful place in the world, but it takes people to make the dream a reality. Our heritage and ideals, our code and standards, the things we live by and teach our children, are preserved or diminished by how freely we exchange ideas and feelings. Of all the things I've done, the most vital is coordinating those who work with me and aiming their efforts at a certain goal. I would rather entertain and hope that people learned something than educate people and hope they were entertained. Times and conditions change so rapidly that we must keep our aim constantly focused on the future. All the adversity I've had in my life, all my troubles and obstacles have strengthened me. You may not realize it when it happens, but a kick in the teeth may be the best thing in the world for you. I do not like to repeat successes, I like to go on to other things. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. When you're curious, you find lots of interesting things to do. To the youngsters of today, I say believe in the future. The world is getting better, there still is plenty of opportunity. Disneyland will never be completed. It will continue to grow as long as there is imagination left in the world. I think it's important to have a good hard failure when you're young. I learned a lot out of that because it makes you kind of aware of what can happen to you. Because of it, I've never had any fear in my whole life. When we've been near collapse and all that, I've never been afraid. Walt Disney's life is a remarkable tale of creativity, resilience, and innovation. From his early days sketching animals on a farm in Missouri to becoming a mastermind behind a global entertainment empire, Disney's journey was fueled by a passion for storytelling and a desire to bring joy to people's lives. His legacy continues to inspire generations of dreamers and creators, reminding us that with imagination and determination, anything is possible. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life of Walt Disney's life story. Please like, share with your friends and family, subscribe for more inspirational, real-life stories.